Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I am going to use what's left of a ring pour cup, not very much paint, to make something. Oh, I should have put that white in there. Oh well, never mind. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put random colors in here. Somewhat random colors anyway. Mixed with some more white and some more black. Get them out of the way because I'm probably going to be doing something else entirely shortly. And I want an orange sky, so I'm going to use my OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading spatula around. And try and get a cohesive stripe of paint color across my horizon line, which seems to be more than I anticipated. But if I have more paint, that's not a bad thing. That means that the canvas texture will be less likely to show through. Kind of want some white in there. Oh, I've got chains to throw in my bucket. Wow, completely schmutzed up chains too. Alright, so I've got some orange around here. And I'm thinking I might as well play. Where's my straw? I'm thinking. And I'm wondering if I can get away with some red too. I like the idea of some cells popping in those patterns, in those areas of paint I just added. But I'm thinking that in order to do that, I'm going to have to use a spatula, which may or may not be correct. I'm going to try some magenta. Oh boy, I'm nervous about this. I do love just playing with the sky colors. And I love tilting to see what I get. I like the shapes. I like the effect. I just stuck my finger in and I got some great little cells. I think it's time to go back and find some more yellow, which is fortunately for me open. And grab that. Yes, the Velveeta Special. So I'm really just playing, but the cells I just got were tremendous. So it does not discourage me from wanting to continue. Come on out. I know there's still some left in there. I'm just having fun now. I'm just going for it. I'm not even thinking about what's going on the bottom. As long as my paint is a little wet, I'm just going to keep having fun with it until I run out of time. And that includes, potentially, tilting, which may yield something or it may yield nothing. As in, I'll just swipe up to the top after all that runs up there. It's pretty cool patterning though. You could make a nice artwork that way too. I think it's time for a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula right across the top. And over the edge. because I have just enough drips to cover the edge. And down the side. Alright, let's see what else I've got other than paint I can scrape off my edge catcher. Oops. Okay, that edge catcher can go away. I blew that gray cloud right away. I like the idea of some white and some pink. And I may do that down below too. I don't know what that thing was. But I'm loving those patterns. Let's put a little more of that back in there so I can try and mix it up. I've got paint on my spatula and it's going to dry there unless I do something with it. So guess what? I'm going to do something with it. Like I'm losing my son, but I'm having such a good time. Yeah, I just annihilated that. I suspect I'll get some cells back in a minute. This is a Dutch nothing. Just going to keep giving myself clouds. Until they please me. I could put some blue sky down there, but I'm not sure. I keep blowing the magenta away because it just seems very deep. But I'm not actually minding what's happening to my sky. Which was definitely not supposed to be this big. Alright, so I'm just going to use my paint and my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula wanted something much darker at the bottom, and it looks like I succeeded. Into the bucket you go, and you. Alright, so I have some art mines that I was saving, and I don't think that that's going to hurt anything in there. And I don't think much is going to move anymore at the top, although I do need a clean edge catcher. Let's just let that move all around and see what happens to it. Maybe this will be the one for the Dr. Seuss trees, who knows. I want a longer edge catcher, and I know I have one right here. Okay. Let's start right there. Let everything pool right against that for a start. See what I might want in there. Let it all pool straight down. Throw it right back in. Scrape it off. Hold it across. Let it run that way. Let it go back up again. Scrape it off. How can I grab that? I can't yet. I need a place to hold on to. The sky's moving a little bit, but not a lot. I'm usually pretty happy that I did my sky first. Pretty sure I'm going to be adding more colors down at the bottom, but I've been keep thinking about creating a kind of a funky bottom for trees to go on top of. I'm going to scrape that off again. I love that white sky every time. Oh, I don't want that over there. I do want it over here. So when the paint goes down in pools, I level out my canvas and I rock the edge catcher before I push that paint back in. The reason I do that is because it covers the edge. The edge is covered. Now whatever I want to do with that, I can do now, with the exception of that spot right there, which is not helping me out a bit. I have an OXO omelet turning spatula, which I'm going to scrape off. I'm going to try not to make a mess. Yeah, that'll happen. I'm going to use all of my paint. Right there. That white did not seem to cause me a problem. It just turned to gray, which is really what I had in mind anyway, so that worked out quite nicely. And I can stick a skewer, oh, I could, if it didn't have yellow paint on it, both sides, into the bucket with you. Now, I could do all kinds of stuff, and I kind of want to, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to give myself permission. Oh, I saw that. That was a hair. Wow, that's a big hair. I don't know what that came from, actually. It was kind of bristly, like a werewolf was in my studio. Probably not. So that's all pretty neat, and I like it very much. I just kind of want to steal a little bit of paint to make this part up here. It appears to be traveling. Yeah, I'm good with those colors. Are definitely different. That mysterious is cool. Do I want any green on top? Oh God, I want to try it so bad. Let's have a less obnoxious green though. That's open. just to be different. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link, under Show More, under the video. I don't mind that at all. But I want some trees, and I gotta put white paint in there, so I guess trees will have to be another day. I'm going to try and find a clean skewer. I used to have clean skewers. I don't have very many clean skewers anymore. So I'm going to tell you guys what I always tell you, which is I do sell my artwork. I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill in an air-conditioned studio. Warm in the winter, cool in the summer. What else? Please share my videos if you're inclined. It helps me out. If you watch the videos longer, it helps me out. If you watch the commercials, it helps me out. If you want to help me out for real, give me a thumbs up and watch the videos longer. If you want to help me by purchasing art supplies, a $10 minimum deposit, a $10 minimum is extraordinarily helpful if you want to be in the monthly drawing. The monthly drawing is shown on the last 20 seconds of the video on the end screens, and it's an exhibition video, and it also has the prizes for the drawing that'll happen mid-month in December, and mid-month almost any month if you check. Oh, it sounds like it's raining. Well, if I push that white down just far enough and it sucks into the black, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, inviting you to come back tomorrow. If you check the community board on my channel header, you will find tomorrow's video. And I should read my list because I'm not doing this very well right now. If you don't have notifications lately, you might want to check those too. And check that your computer has allowed YouTube notifications. I just want to work. I give private lessons at the house. I think I said that. I want some trees. They kind of look dead, but theoretically they'll get some tops. Maybe it's just bushes. No, I think they'll get some tops. I wonder if I have any paint left anywhere. I don't seem to. Well, I can give myself a little bit of paint. And a few trees. Maybe. They might look like trees. I think I lost you. So share videos if you feel like it, and binge watch if you feel like it. You can find playlists on my channel header. And I love you guys. There's 85,000 of you. Check your subscriptions if you're not getting any, because they get turned off. Well, they may not be my Dr. Seuss trees, but they're close.